On WHIN. On October the 9th, we'll have the Rucker-Stewart-Schaefer football game. That's for the city championship in middle school football. Then on October the 15th, the Gallatin Green Wave takes on the Station Camp Junior Varsity Bicycle.
I can help you reach your financial goals. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Do you? Well, enough seniors to field two teams are coming out for the Smyrna Bulldogs tonight. Sonny Gray, Rodriguez Wilkes are two of the players who will represent them, along with Jonah Hendricks at midfield, and all the other Smyrna seniors are there also.
I count 27, Skip.
Respective teams will expect
27.
to step up in leadership role tonight. Any problems with sportsmanship, we want you guys to step up and take control of that situation, okay? Penalty enforcements, we expect one of you guys to step up and help make that decision, all right? White, you're the visiting team, so you're going to call the coin toss. If I toss it and I drop it, I'm going to toss it again, okay? I'm going to ask you before I toss it what you want. I've got heads on this side, tails on this side. I want you to confirm what he's going to choose, okay? Heads is your choice? Heads is choice? Okay. It is tails. So, Green, you want to toss. You want to defer? Yes, sir. Okay, now it's your choice to kick, receive, or defend a goal. You want to receive? You want to defend that goal? Okay, put your backs over there. You put your backs over here.
First time I've ever seen a Smyrna had a little conference as to decide what to call on the coin toss, and they missed it.
All right, Bobby. The Green Wave defers. Smyrna will receive. We're coming back for Ethan Ingham to put it in the end zone right after this.
It's not pretty. Great dining experience. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Cherokee also offers great chicken, catfish, grouper, shrimp, salmon, and lobster. 452-1515. Call for reservation or simply drop by. Cherokee Steakhouse.
Let's Get Roasted is open at 1483 Nashville Pike in Gallatin with specialty coffees and wonderful aromas and tastes that are sure to satisfy. Watch for the grand opening celebration coming soon to Let's Get Roasted, where you will find flavorful coffees, pastry, smoothies, and panini at Let's Get Roasted, 1483 Nashville Pike in Gallatin. Come taste what's brewing at Let's Get Roasted.
The strains of anchors away as the Green Wave comes to the sideline. Both teams are ready to go now. The officials are making their way to the field. And at each side, officials are there telling the sideline players to get back off that sideline and stay within the 40s. They're setting the ground rules right now, Calvin. This is a big game. Pretty good crowd tonight. I frankly expected a larger crowd from the Smyrna Bulldogs.
Well, I really did, but, you know, it's not a bad trip over here anymore.
No.
And you can be here rather quickly coming through the new bypass and over there. And I thought there would be more here, too, particularly with the state championship last year.
Yeah. Rodriguez Wilkes is the deep guy.
Wow. Skip.
And he's got a set of legs like a set of fist
I'm
posts,
telling you what,
he's built.
I had read about him in the paper and everything, and when I spotted him out there on the field and they showed me who he was, I'm thinking, goodness gracious, I wish these people could see this guy's body.
His calves are as thick as his thighs, aren't
And
they?
this is a wide receiver and a defensive back we're talking
and
about.
already signed with Tennessee.
Wow.
Or committed anyway.
He's impressive just physically.
Ethan Ingham is too. He'll approach and kick, and it is not going to make it to the end zone. It will be Wilkes at the 6. Now the 5, 10, 15, 20. And he hits a big hole out there, and Ethan Ingham brings him down at the 48. He falls across the 50 to the Gallatin 48. He's powerful.
Isn't this ironic? The second time all year, he's not kicked the ball in the end zone, and he kicks it to SEC signee.
The Division I signee.
Division I
The only
signee.
one in the region.
The only one in the region, and he kicks to him. Oh, me.
Well, the other one's the quarterback, but he's signed for baseball at Vanderbilt.
Right.
Okay, so Sonny Grays awaits the snap in a shotgun with twin receivers each way, a flanker deep set on the right side, two wideouts to the left. The handoff is to Hendricks, and he gets good yardage across the Gallatin 45 and down to the 40-yard line. I think that was not Hendricks. I believe it was Jeremiah Bryson. It was Bryson. who is listed as their tailback, but he was set out there as a shallow flanker then.
I tell you what, something that really scares me here on the very first series, I look, Smyrna's got 3 receivers on one side of the field, 1 on the other, and the one on the other one is Rodriguez Wilkes.
Yeah.
That is not going to work. We're going one-on-one with him out there, and that's not going to work, Skip.
He's going to be isolated out there with D.J. Woods.
Oh, DJ's got his hands full.
So here's Gray with 2nd and 1, and there's a throw right out there to Wilkes. Wilkes just powers across the first down marker line and gets another 4 to 5 yards across the 35. DJ stands him up and knocks him out of bounds.
Good tackle.
At the 38.
And he's having to give him a cushion because if he plays him tight, he'll beat him deep. So what they're saying, we'll give you the short one, make the tackle. I guess that's what the philosophy is going to be. Now he's over here.
I did not get to watch film on him, but those who did watch the film say he's powerful, and boy, can he leap. With those legs, I can understand. Gray with a shot, high snap, then comes back to Wilkes to the other side of the field. It's a bubble screen, and right up underneath is Will Pate to bring him down for just a short gain, short of the 30-yard line.
Well, it shows you right quick they don't mind going to him, do they?
No, they're going to.
2 times in a row they've thrown the football to him.
And Coach Lassiter indicated a key to this game is you cannot let 2 Division I players dominate the game. And that's what's happening right now. That's what they're trying to establish. Gray to Wilkes. Both of them are their bell cows. Here's the snap to Gray again. Looking for Wilkes again. Gets it out to the sideline. I'm not sure that was Wilkes.
No.
I believe it was not. I believe it was Cody Hager.
Number 8.
It was Hager, short of a first down. But the other side of that is Gray is 100% on throws right now.
And the thing that impressed me right there, Skip, he threw a frozen rope. That ball was just a bullet out to that wide out. They're taking the short pass. Gallatin's giving them the short pass. They're taking the short pass. They got 4 out just about every time. This time they only got 3.
Wilkes is a single receiver to the right. He's under center this time in an I formation. Handoff is to Bryson. Bryson powers into a hole. Gets a first down for the Smyrna Bulldogs across the 25, down near the 21-yard line. Maybe inside the 21.
First down. Right on the 20, Skip, right on the 20.
I did not catch the tackler that time. Did you, Greg? I missed him, I guess. Yeah, John Tate Gleaves, I guess. It was Gleaves. So set it at the 20-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for the Dogs. 3 receivers to the left side. 2 receivers left. The widest of those is Wilkes. 2 receivers to the right. The widest on the other side is Hagar. And a flag thrown at the snap. Could have been early movement. They blew it dead before any contact. Procedure on Smyrna. Brings it back to the 25, where it'll now be 1st and 15. 9:55 remaining. No score. We're in the first quarter at the Wave Yard, Smyrna and Gallatin. Smyrna ranks 6th in the state with 2 losses. They started this season as the defending state champions and ranked number 1 in the state, obviously. Their losses are to Lebanon and to Brentwood Academy. The Wave with a 2-2 record, losses to Lebanon and to Mount Juliet. Those 2 teams, by the way, Lebanon and Mount Juliet, playing tonight. Here's Gray, isolated and slips down as he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Gallatin had a little blitz on coming off the left side over with the linebacker, Skip, and all of a sudden they blitzed him. He had to pull it down and scramble with it that time. And I don't believe that quarterback wants to run the football.
No, Will Pate, DeAndre Ray on the stop that time.
He just didn't look like he was really fired up about running that ball. I think he wants to throw that thing or hand it off.
You're looking at a major league contract in 3 or 4 years. You really don't want to bum yourself up.
Right.
To the left side, 2 receivers. To the right side, 2 receivers. Single running back. They're in the shotgun. Snap to Gray. Blitz comes through, and the throw out to the right side is incomplete. Diving for it was D.J. Wood. Just could not pull it up, but he played it wonderfully.
He just about had that ball. Excellent pass coverage. He just about had the interception.
So the Wave, I think, at this point has played this defensive secondary pretty well right now. They have stayed on their players.
They sure have, and they seem to be very comfortable out there. They don't seem to be on the edge. They seem to have a lot of confidence in what they're doing.
You're looking at Antonio Butler, Ross Hollins, Cody Matthews, and D.J. Woods in the secondary. Now on 3rd and 15, the snap to Gray in the shotgun with pressure. Gray looking to throw, will throw, incomplete, bounced it down low, intended for Will Martin of the Bulldogs, and it's going to be 4th and 15. Cody Matthews on the coverage that time.
Excellent defensive series right there. Excellent defensive series.
Adam Woodward will kick the attempted field goal. Held by Sonny Gray.
It just seemed to me, and looking at them then, Skip, wait after this.
This is a 42-yard attempt. Snap, placement, down, partially tipped. And no good to the right side. Somebody got a hand on it. 8:37 remaining first quarter. Smyrna comes up short. Does not get any points. The Green Wave takes possession right after this.
It begins with your vision. Just what look do you want for your property? Where does the draw Henry or Morris assist you with site work, topsoil, fill dirt, or any excavation? 566-0808. Call on Holloman Trucking and Excavation. 566-0808.
On 1st and 10 for the Green Wave at the 20-yard line. Here is Antonio Butler in the shotgun. The snap and the pass, complete little bubble screen out to Zach O'Brien, who had another receiver downfield in front of him, and he'll come up with a 7-yard gain, maybe 8. It is 8 to the 28, and it's 2nd and 2. Good play, Calvin.
Just another way of running a little screen pass.
In the shotgun again, twin receivers each way. He fakes, and then Butler keeps across the 30 to the 31, where a host of Bulldogs drive him back. He will have the First State Bank first down.
I'm going to tell you, he got the first down, but he took some punishment on that thing. They kind of what you call roughed him up a little bit there. They made sure they took him to the ground, 3 or 4 of them, and they didn't do it very easily either.
Ends up being a 4-yard gain. It'll be 1st and 10.
But Skip, what I was going to say on that first series there, it just looked like our defense was very comfortable and very confident on what they were doing. They wasn't on edge. They put some pressure on the quarterback and still was able to cover the receivers. So that's a big plus.
Knowing they had to give them a little cushion.
Right.
Now the officials whistle a timeout as the Green Wave comes to the line of scrimmage. Green Wave taking a timeout. We'll take a break and come right back.
Car insurance isn't about the car.
In the shotgun, Sanchez Holder beside him. A wide out left way is Zach O'Brien. 2 to the right side are Marco Wright and DJ Woods. And now the shotgun snap from Willoughby. Here's Butler looking to throw. Now we'll break free, get to 35, break free from another tackle, and be dragged down by number 15. No, we don't have him on our roster.
Nope, we don't have a 15. I tell you what, he was lucky he didn't get sacked in. They had a blitz on our quarterback, on Butler, and Butler was able to escape it and almost got a long gainer out of that.
Well, they got 5.
He's very elusive, very elusive. He's hard to bring down.
Nick Richardson was that tackler a moment ago. Here's the snap to Butler again. He will sweep to the right side. No pitch this time. Find a corner and turn at the 40 up to the 42-yard line. Real close. We'll have to see whether it's a First State Bank moving up the chains or not. I see we've found us an up-to-date roster here now. And it will be a First State Bank first down. Pitt Maynard wide to the right side. Butler in the gun. Holder beside him. Holder gets the ball into the middle. Breaks a tackle. Cuts across the 45. Out to the 46, 47. Now 48-yard line. Give him 4 yards on the carry. Nearly 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Green Wave's getting good first down yardage.
I'm telling you right now, we're controlling the line of scrimmage. And that is something we haven't done this year. But right now, we're controlling the line of scrimmage. We're moving the football.
This Green Wave team and this first quarter, at least 2 half of it, has not stood in awe of the defending state champions.
No, sir, not at all. There's your bubble screen again.
Butler, and the scrubble out here is to O'Brien. O'Brien will get a First State Bank first down at the Smyrna 45-yard line. Lead block out there by Holder. So we've seen two quarterbacks doing exactly the same thing,
Yeah,
Calvin.
they really
They're
are.
picking the defense apart.
They really are, and they that same play we ran earlier in this series, and got a big play out of it, and that one got us a first down.
Now we started at the 20. We're at the Smyrna 44. We have flipped the field position now.
Certainly have, and we're just overpounding them with numbers. Is what we're doing.
Derek Harris wide left, Zach O'Brien wide right, DJ Woods slotted right, goes in motion to the left, and they overload it left side. Here's Antonio Butler, does not make the pitch, will keep it to the 40-yard line and get a tough 4-yard gain.
I'll tell you what, I was just watching the Rodriguez, the Wilkes kid come up and field. He's playing safety out there. When he gets there, he carries a lick when he gets there.
Kelly Thompson, the tackler, first tackler there that time. 2nd down and 6 for the Green Wave at the Smyrna 40. We're a first down away from being in Ingham range.
Yes, we are.
O'Brien is wide to the right. Clyde Payne off to the right. Now the handoff. Holder will drive hard for 4 yards and come up a yard or so short. We're looking at 3rd down and 1 or 2 now. Tackle made by Dion Meadows for the Smyrna Bulldogs.
Well,
3rd and 2.
Yeah, but Skip, I believe we're in 4-down territory here.
Yes, we are.
We're in 4-down territory. We're moving the football on the ground a little bit, so if we can get a little something out of this one, changes of personnel here. We might be going in for a power type backfield.
I think we're at double tight ends now.
Oh,
One of
double
those
tight.
is Will Pate.
Okay.
The other one's going to be McCoyne. I've let Matt McCoyne. 2 flankers, double tight ends, handoff. Holder. Yes, give him the first State Bank first down.
I believe he got it. I believe he got it.
He just powered in there and held on tight to that ball. Officials look and signal first State Bank first down.
Well,
the other thing this is doing, Calvin, while there is no score at this point, Smyrna can't score without the ball.
You got that right, and that's big. That is very big.
O'Brien right, Payne right. Here's the snap to Butler. Butler rolls right, looks, has protection.
Got a receiver wide open.
Breaks down and
he could have got it off.
Yeah, he had the man, O'Brien, at the end zone wide open.
He was in the end zone and nobody within 20 yards of him. We could have
Meadows
just got
makes
it
the
off.
tackle at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 3, 2nd and 7 now.
Just didn't have time to set his feet and throw the ball. Put the pressure on him.
Now, it looks like the Wave, when they are trying to send receivers deep, are trying to gain some extra time by rolling the pocket.
They did that time. They rolled out that time. Sure did. And that makes him where he's not a sitting duck back there also.
Clint Maynard and Devon Fields are your 2 receivers to the right side. Butler fakes to Sanchez Holder.
Oh, me.
Tried to hit a man coming across to the other side who was DJ Woods. It's incomplete. Now you're looking at your first 3rd and long of the game for the Green Wave. 3:03 remaining in the first quarter and no score.
And the good thing about it, though, we're still in 4-down territory at the 30-yard line. We're on the right hash mark. Gallatin's going from left to right. It's 3:03 to go in the first quarter. Score is 0-0.
Pate and Harris are in as receivers. We'll check the other 2 when they break the huddle. O'Brien and Marco Wright are the 2 other receivers. Here's the snap to Butler. Looking, has protection, throws sideline route. It is complete on a great catch by Zach O'Brien inside the 20 for a First State Bank first down at the 18-yard line.
Big play right there. I mean, he caught the ball. 1 foot came down inbounds, and then the rest, then he got popped, and he was out of bounds. That was a big play right on the sideline, right at the 18-yard line on the Gallatin side.
And he had to stretch to get that ball.
He really did, and barely got a foot down.
Good catch. Now the Wave goes with a tight end and Will Pate. Here comes Clyde Payne to the ball game. We see Devon Fields and Payne will go, well, they'll go with double tight ends as McCoyne and Pate are in. Devon Fields is the running back. We'll get the fake. Here's Antonio Butler. Breaks one, now 2 tackles inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Not a first down, but within a yard or two.
A big play right up the center of the line. I'm telling you right now, we're picking them. We're just picking the Smyrna defense, going little bubble screens, sideline patterns, rollouts, trap up the middle. That was a little trap up the middle that time.
And we're balancing run and pass.
Balancing the run and pass. We're keeping them off balance, and we're moving the football.
So Devon Fields lines up as the running back beside Antonio Butler. 2 wide receivers right. One of those is Payne. He'll go in motion. Hand off to Fields. Tries to break out of the tacklers there, but cannot do it. Got very little gain, if any. Maybe a loss of a yard, in fact. Back to the 11-yard line. Tackled by Jeremy King.
I just noticed in the Gallatin offensive line then, they had 2 tight ends in there, as you said, Skip, but their guards were split a little extra from the center on each side as if to open up a hole there in the middle. Smyrna's running a 4-3, so they're lining guards up on our guards, and we're splitting them out there in the center, trying to open up a little bigger hole, looks like.
There's no score in this first quarter with 1:44 remaining. It's 3rd down and 4. Big play here, 3rd and 4.
Got to roll.
Antonio rolling and throwing to the end zone. Completely had him wide open. Oh, my.
Again, he's wide open. Nobody within 5 yards of him, 10 yards of him.
Marco Wright was the receiver, wide open. They had the perfect pattern, and Antonio just put a little too much under it.
You get excited on that right there. And he was also on the run, too. He was rolling to his right and on the run. And sometimes when you're doing that, it's just hard to put it in there like you want it.
So the swinging gate goes across the lineup for the field goal attempt by Ethan Ingham, and Butler will hold. This is going to be a 28-yard attempt. Snap. Oh, they whistle the play dead.
Oh, we're lucky.
Well, I think so, but I think the whistle is probably what diverted Antonio's attention that time, and this is encroachment on Smyrna. We're real lucky, Calvin.
What are you talking about?
You don't know how lucky.
Wow, what a break. Big break right there. It should be a first down, 5-yard penalty. First down, and it's going to be 1st and goal.
Now, if that happens a flash of a second later and Ethan makes the kick, then Coach Lassiter's got to make a decision. In this case, the decision doesn't have to be made.
That's exactly right. They're going to be 1st and goal at the, 7-yard line.
Yes, it is.
0.
More than that, we hold possession a little longer.
0-0 with 1:32 in the first quarter.
Now Sanchez Holder is beside Antonio in the shotgun. Fake, and Antonio keeps it. Fake again. Give him 6. He just stutter stepped by 3 of them. What a run by Antonio Butler.
Great one, and I'm telling you, the last one he put the move on was Wilkes.
Yeah.
That was the last one, and he put the move on him and went into the end zone.
Sometimes it's better to be able to stop quick than run quick,
That's
isn't it?
exactly right. And he's one of those that he can stop and be at full speed in one step. That's just God-given talent right there.
6-0 Gallatin with 1:26 remaining in the first quarter, and on to attempt is Ethan Ingham to attempt the point after. Snap, placement. It's a broken play, and we'll throw for 2, and it's intercepted, and it will not count. So, bad snap that time.
You know, we had a bad snap. Also, we fumbled the snap on the field goal try, too.
With 1:26.
You'll find it at First State Bank, located throughout Sumner County. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, First State Bank, celebrating 120 years of service.
It's 6-0 Gallatin with 1:26 remaining in the first quarter, and Gallatin kicking off after 1 quarter of play. Beach leads White House 3-0 at Beach. Here is Ethan Ingham to kick. Deep is Rodriguez Wilkes. Or is this Ingham? Let me see. Yes, it is. Here's the approach. This is the long high kick we expected. No, it hits on the back end zone line.
It took one bounce and bounced over into the walk across there, Skip. That looked more like Ingham right there.
No injuries to report here in the opening period, with each team having the ball for one possession. Dre Banks still on crutches from his preseason injury. That's your Southern Sports first quarter injury report.
And I saw Cody McKee still in civilian also tonight. Not Cody, I'm sorry, Luke McKee.
The Gallatin drive took 7 minutes and 11 seconds.
Oh, what a great one.
Yes, sir.
Hagar wide to the right, Wilkes wide to the left for Hagar. Wilkes wide right. Bryson is the tailback. Gray the thrower and lofts it out to the sideline. Boom! What a hit put on the receiver. I believe that was Rodriguez Wilkes.
It sure was.
And Gray, you set him up that time.
Boy, the quarterback threw that in a little high, and he had to jump. And as soon as he caught the ball, our defensive back popped him.
D.J. Woods caught him in the kidneys.
I guarantee you he'll think about that when he's talking to that quarterback right now. Don't do that to me again.
Yeah, you hung me out there that time.
Baby, did he ever.
But it's a 3-yard gain, a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6 from the 24. Gray under center this time with Bryson the tailback. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Handoff is to Bryson. He saw a hole and got it, and will have a first down out to the 33-yard line. Tackle is made by Gallatin's Pierre Cloud.
Gallatin had a little bit of a blitz on that time, Skip, and they just hit a little dive play off the right tackle, and had a little seam there, just enough to pick up the first down. It's just playing cat and mouse right now. They're trying to guess. You have to guess with them. You hope you're in the right defense for the play that they got called. And Smyrna's spreading us all over the field. They're spreading us all over the field, so we know it's just a cat and mouse game.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. The shotgun snap to Gray, looking for Wilkes. Now coming long to Wilkes. Upfield, he's out there, makes the...
Oh, he dropped it.
What a play by Sanchez Older. Got a hand in there, Calvin.
He sure did.
He was beat and caught up and got a hand in there.
Sure. I was watching Wilkes on that one. He came about 5 or 6 yards and then gave him a little stutter step like he was going to the sideline. Then he turned it on down the field, and boy, we hung right in there with him and barely got a hand in there and knocked that thing out.
Now, Wilkes is 6'2", 215, and Adonis.
Ooh.
Sanchez is 5'6", 145, and a step slower.
That's right. Oh, me, what a play.
2nd down and 10. 1 receiver wide to the right side. I think that one is Wilkes. Here's the handoff to Bryson. Bryson drugged down. Ball loose, but they whistle him down. Tackle made by Gallatin's Tyler Reed, the linebacker, middle linebacker.
That's off to the right side again, spreading them out, and then running a little dive play off, a little handoff right off to the right side.
End of the first quarter. 6-0 Gallatin over Smyrna on WHIN. The Smyrna Bulldogs on offense have Sonny Gray at quarterback. He has been injured, but is back full now, full speed. Ball at the 39-yard line. It's 3rd down and a long 5 for the Dogs at their own 39-yard line.
Big play for the Gallatin defense right here.
Bryson, the setback tailback with Gray in the shotgun. Here's the snap. He's throwing across the top.
Oh,
it is complete out there to Hagar. And he'll make the catch, and he's a dependable receiver, Calvin.
And this quarterback, I'm telling you, he throws darts. It's just darts out there, and all they're doing now, our defensive backs are having to give them like 6- and 7-yard cushion because they got good. Smyrna has good speed at wideout, and they're just running the stop pattern on us, about 5, 6, 7 yards and stopping, and he just drills that ball to them.
It's a first down at the midfield at 49-yard line at the Smyrna 49. Sanchez Holder made that last tackle. Here's a snap to Gray, the fake to Bryson, and now Gray will keep it. And John Take Leaves missed him, and then so did Gallatin's number 35. That's Blake Blumenthal. But he did, I mean, when I say he missed him, he got a glancing tackle in and brought him down.
Right, and the quarterback did a good scramble right there. I didn't think he wanted to run the ball very much, and he may not, but he scrambled right there pretty tough, and he saw 4 Gallatin players coming at him. He got to that ground. Oh, me.
2nd down and 3, short 3. Bryson will be the tailback, deep set, single running back. Gray will be under center this time with 3 receivers, and the isolated one to the right side is Wilkes. Now they give it Bryson. He slants that way on a veer. Wilkes did not make a block, but did shield for him, and he'll have a first down. Bryson across the 40-yard line where the tackle is made by Blake Blumenthal and Cody Matthews.
Now, I don't know if this roster they gave us is correct, but they got Bryson listed as a 9th grader. 5'9", 160 pounds, and that's quite a job for a 9th grader to be doing.
That's tough to. I agree with you. That's what they've got in there.
Got him listed as a 9th grader. That's highly unusual.
That is correct.
What does he do on Thursday nights? Watch the 9th graders?
I don't know.
Here's Gray out to Wilkes. Wilkes breaks one tackle, now two. And gets inside the 25 to the 24, and another Smyrna first down.
I'm telling you, if he gets a step or two that he can kind of level up with you, it's going to be hard to bring him down, because not only is he a big, strong kid, he's a little shifty.
Yeah.
And one man, Skip, it's hard for him to bring a guy like that down.
You're right.
The people at home listening, you just can't imagine the size of the calves on this young man.
He's developed.
Come on, DJ!
And Gray in the shotgun. First down. They come out here to Bryson. Complete it to him. And Bryson breaks one, now two. Finally is dragged down.
Well, I'm going to tell you.
Tyler Ladius got him. He's a ninth grader who's shifty, too, isn't he?
Bryson is a ninth grader. We're going to be hearing a lot about that young man, too, before it's all over, because he just ran the ball very aggressively right there for a ninth grader. Good, for any kid, much less a ninth grader. Gallatin's defense got to get a little tighter here now.
Now here's Gray under center. 2nd and 9. They go back to Bryson again. Cuts into the middle. Breaks into the secondary. Breaks another tackle. Spins. End zone.
Gosh,
is he a ninth grader? No longer.
I don't believe it. I do not believe it. I wish you could have seen that. He took a handoff over the left side. A little isolation play towards the end. Cut it back across the center, done a 360. 2 or 3 kids bounced off of him, broke a tackle. I mean, outstanding run.
He's special.
He's going to be special.
He is a ninth grader. He's just not a freshman anymore.
Wow.
So now, the point after attempt is up and is good, and it's a 1-point Smyrna lead, 7-6, 11-6. The Green Wave lead the Smyrna Bulldogs. Bulldogs break from a midfield huddle for their kickoff, and kicking off is number 41, Adam Woodward. We'll see what kind of leg he's got now. Not bad. It's high, and it is in the end zone for a touchback. Yeah. Sanchez Holder was a yard deep.
Well, I'm telling you what, isn't it something watching 2 good high school football teams play like this, and both of them executing and kicking game and kick them into the end zone. It's just, when you see athletes like this on the field and 2 teams going at it like this is great high school football.
I guess kicking may have advanced more than any other specific art in football over the last 2 decades, Calvin.
Probably, and I think soccer had a lot to do with that.
Oh, sure.
Soccer has really brought on, made these strong kickers.
And what we have seen is a backing up of the kickoff position in college and pro football as a result of it.
Right.
Here's Butler. Fumble. Fumble of the ball. And it's still loose, and it looks like it's Smyrna. So we tried the handoff that time, and Smyrna comes up with the ball at the Gallatin 18-yard line. First big event of the night
right
in
there.
Terms of
First
breaks.
big mistake. First big mistake. I was just looking. Smyrna changes every person on offense to defense except for one.
Oh, man.
And Wilkes is the only one that's going both ways. They brought in 10 players, and Wilkes stayed on the field to go with the offense. Only one going both ways.
And he'll go wide out to the left side with 2 wide outs right. Bryson, the freshman, beside Gray in the shotgun backfield. And the snap to Gray and the throw to the right side. Oh my goodness, it's complete to Will Martin, and he is tagged by DJ Woods. I mean, he turned and got hit in the bread basket.
That was a 2-3 yard gain right there. And Skip, the first thing that hit for that young man was the back of his shoulder pads and headgear.
Yeah.
That tackle unloosened him, I'm telling you.
And he's still in.
He's still in. Oh,
and he's looking in that secondary all the way out when he's moving that flanker spot now.
Wow.
Where is that truck that hit me? Gray directing a little traffic, maybe audibilizing. Hands off to Bryson into the middle, and Bryson is stacked up. And underneath all of that was Tyler Reed to make the tackle, but leading the crew there to stack it up is Spencer Sweat, who made everybody stop.
What's so funny about that, you got to realize this little Bryson kid don't weigh but 160 pounds, and he's not but 5'7". He went up there, and he looked like a little rag doll up in there. They was knocking him around on top of the pile.
Reads in their religious service, and memorials too. Family Heritage Funeral Home at Albert Gallatin and North Water.
Big play for Smyrna, big play for Gallatin. It's 3rd and 7 inside the 15-yard line. And it's Smyrna with the ball, and the Wave trying to avert a score from this turnover. And there's a throw to the end zone. Touchdown.
Good. What a catch.
Guess who? Rodriguez Wilkes. I'm not sure he didn't trap it, but he made sure the referee didn't see it if he did.
That pass from that quarterback and where he hit him in the hands was unbelievable because he threw right behind the defensive back.
Yeah.
Oh, me. I believe they've worked on that a few times.
Wow.
Goodness gracious. And he dove and caught that in the air and hit the ground. I don't believe the officials knew whether he caught it or not.
Yeah.
But we couldn't see.
But it sure looked good.
It looked outstanding.
Here's Woodward's point after attempt. It is good, and now it is a 14-6 Smyrna lead, and that's all occurred in a minute and a half on WHIN Sports.
When was the last? Talk to Ronnie Fox or Bo Bowling. Fox and Associates off Hancock Street on Commons Drive in Gallatin.
Smyrna Bulldogs, Woodward will kick off now, leading 14-6. Gallatin scored first, muffed the snap on the extra point attempt. Smyrna answered and has scored again following a Gallatin fumble inside their 20. Ball into the end zone on the kickoff by Woodward. And so it'll be 1st and 10 for the 20, from the 20 for the Gallatin Green Wave.
Skip, when you're in a ball game like this and you got two good football teams going against each other, it's breaks that make a difference.
Oh, yeah.
And Smyrna got the first big break. Well, they got one break with the muff snap on the extra point that Gallatin had. But then they got the big break on the fumble. Gallatin fumbled it on what, the 20?
Yes.
Fumbled it on the 20-yard line. And so, and Smyrna had a good kicker. So that's either going to be a touchdown or a field goal. One of the two, you know.
Antonio
Big
Butler
break.
will be in the shotgun. Sanchez Holder beside it. We send DJ Woods in motion. Give it to Holder. Holder trying to scramble through a hole. Gets about 3 yards to the 23-yard line. Smyrna is not overpowering the Gallatin offensive line, but they are clogging it up there.
Yes, they are. And I was just looking at the size of their defensive line. Their 2 down tackles, or what they call tackles, that play on Gallatin's offensive guard are 260 and 280.
Right.
But now Gallatin's guards are 260 and 350, so they kind of match out there.
Yeah. Drew Garner made the stop for the Dogs on that play. Here's a snap to Butler. Quick pitch comes out to Sanchez. Got a break 30, 35. Now 40. Gets by Wilkes to the 45-yard line. Dove inside him and got an extra 5 yards. Finally brought down by number 38, Keon Merritt, at the Gallatin 45.5-yard line. First State Bank first down.
Well, you know, Gallatin showed their confidence in Holder there by coming back in this series, and he's already carried the ball twice and made good gains both times. So they showed, Coach Laster came back to him, showed the confidence he had in him, and didn't let that little fumble bother him.
So Butler gets the play from DJ Woods, who checks in. Zach O'Brien and Woods come wide to the left side. We got Marco Wright slotted to the left side, and a wide out to the right is Maynard. The snap is to Butler. The handoff is fake to Holder, and Butler will keep it for about 2 yards. They're waiting on that play.
Yes, they seem to have their defense designed around stopping that thing. And of course, anybody that plays Gallatin, the first player they want to stop is Butler.
Right.
Now, that's the first player they've got to stop. And then the second thing they got to stop is Holder, of course. But if they can stop Butler, they consider probably 70-80% of Gallatin's offense.
Merritt makes the tackle. Gallatin sends Clyde Payne in as a receiver. 3 wides right, 1 left. And the snap to Butler rolling right. Pocket rolling out there with him. Tried to hit, looks like Woods or O'Brien. Not sure which one. Have to wait till he gets up. It was O'Brien, incomplete.
It was a roll right, Skip, and then a sideline cut over there. And he tried to dive out and catch it with one hand, but it just couldn't do it.
Right.
Smyrna summoned Dr. Rob Dyer to the sideline. He went over there, 47 starting linebacker for Smyrna, not on my roster. Broken hand, finished for the night.
47, I can tell you that, is Tony Carr. Well, we've got Robert Fowler or Tony Carr. I'm not sure which one it is. Okay. Here is Butler.
He's in trouble.
Way in trouble.
Oh, he got out of it.
And throws it. Oh, it's It's intercepted.
Oh, no.
He's made a bad decision there, and it's intercepted by the
sure
dog
was.
at the Gallatin 42-yard line. Coming up with it, I think, was Donovan Craig. Tony Carr is the linebacker, Bobby. Is he out for the game now?
Dr. Dyer said his hand is broke pretty bad. He's through for the duration of this game. That's your second quarter Southern Sports halftime sideline report.
Thanks, Bobby. State-of-the-art orthopedic care right here at home. Call Dr. Tom Gouch, 452-3320, Southern Sports Medicine Institute. Sonny Gray back operating now for the Bulldogs. Pressure, but he broke free
out of
a blitz that time.
Wow.
And got 3 or 4 yards out of it. Gallatin sent Tyler Lanius on the blitz. We got a flag down at the 42.
That was a 5-yard loss turned into a 2-yard gain, Skip. I don't know how in the world that young man got out of that. Gallatin was all over him in the backfield.
Blocking below the waist is the official indication. It will be a 10-yard step off. Should put the ball, if it's from the spot, we'll put the ball inside the 50. I think it's from the spot where the flag ended up. And so, whoa, this is 15, not 10.
15 yards, that's big.
Back to the 43-yard line,
Wow.
the Smyrna side of the field. 6:08 remaining. This is Smyrna's third possession, no fourth possession.
That's a big break for Gallatin right there, Skip.
Right.
It's that 1st and 25 now.
This is their fourth possession of the night because they did not score on their opening possession. They scored their next 2.
Yes.
One of those on a Gallatin turnover. Now they have the second turnover of the night following the interception. Gray looking. Throw and long. It is intended for Wilkes. He pushed off, and there's no flag. Wilkes pushed the defender 3 yards further down the field and then held up to get the ball.
You know what the quarterback does with him, Skip? He throws the ball high, lobs it high, and then lets that young man go up and get it. He has tremendous vertical jump. He just went up, and like you say, he might have pushed off over there a little bit. I couldn't really tell from here, but he goes up in the air. Actually, the quarterback underthrew it.
Yeah.
And he stopped and jumped and caught the ball. What? And that, they gained every bit of that back.
First
right
and 10 at the 28 now.
That was over a 25-yard gain.
Gray in the shotgun, and the officials blow things dead before the snap. That is a timeout by Smyrna. With timeout, 5:20.
So stop it. Stop litter.
Sponsored by TDOT and Keep Tennessee Beautiful.
Also presented by the Sumner County Highway Department. Don't litter in Sumner County. Stop it now.
Smyrna with a 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. Gray in the shotgun. The snap. Handoff is to Bryson. Jeremiah Bryson in the open field. Breaks one tackle. Gets inside the 20. Now inside the 15. Finally brought down by Ross Hollins at about the 16 or about the 13-yard line.
He's just like a little bug, isn't he? He's just skipping, just
Yes.
like a little on the water. Just
Yes.
boom, 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 right, left, looking both ways. I mean, his head's on a swivel. And he's just going right, left. They
Reminds me of a Myra Robb.
Who? My goodness.
Who's on the Lebanon staff now, is he not, Bob?
That's correct.
Under center is Gray this time with a fullback and a tailback in Bryson. Handoff Bryson again up the middle. Powers over the left side, has some good blockers in front of him, gets a good run out there. Finally brought down by Gallatin's Tyler Reed.
I tell you what, you wouldn't think it because he picked up about 4 yards there, but
Sure.
Gallatin played pretty good defense.
Yes,
Skip,
they
this
did.
kid's so small, he went through a hole in it you couldn't even see. What I mean was there was bodies there, and you couldn't even see a little seam in there, and he just jumped right through it.
He's like a flash of light through it.
I'm telling you.
Now Wilkes will come isolated to the right side with Woods. Wide out this way. Wide side of the field. Watch for the timing play to the back corner of the end zone. Now the handoff is to Bryson. He's hit in the backfield. Adam Patrick got there. Adam Patrick at linebacker came in and was behind the line of scrimmage, had penetrated, and gets him back for a shot at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, it was a loss right there. Good. Got some depth in the backfield there and made the play.
Now it's 3rd and a long 8 from the 11-yard line. They can get a first down at the 1. Hager goes wide right. Wilkes wide left for Hager. Wide right for Wilkes. Two twin backs back there with Gray. One of them is Bryson. The other is Brandon Hendricks. Here's a throw to Hager to the end zone.
Touchdown.
On a bullet at the 1 yard line. It is not a touchdown.
Not a touchdown on the 1 foot
But it's
line.
a first.
It's a first down. I'm telling you, that pass there was thrown to where nobody could get it but the receiver. He threw it low, inside. Receiver just goes down and catches it right on, looks like no more than a yard. If it's a yard.
And it was a judgment call by the official whether it was a touchdown.
Right, that's how close it was. He actually rolled into the end zone.
Now they line up with double tights and a power formation, and here is Gray diving forward, and the officials have not signaled a touchdown yet, and they say it is going to be third down.
It's got to be on the goal line. I guarantee you it's less than a foot.
It's going to be second down. I'm sorry.
Second down, it's less than a foot.
Oh, yeah. He's just nose of the ball, just right outside the goal line. Gray may keep it again. Does. And does he get in? Yes. Touchdown, Smyrna. 20-6 now with 2:40 remaining in the second quarter.
They was not going to take a chance there of a handoff or anything. Just take the snap, get it in the end zone, and not take a chance on a fumble or anything.
2 turnovers, 2 touchdowns.
That's exactly right, Skip. And both of them were in excellent field position, too.
Yes. One inside the 20, the other at midfield.
Right.
A fumble and an interception.
But the big play.
There's the extra point attempt, and it's good. The big play.
And we had a flag out there. I believe it's going to be roughing the kicker, which will be taken on the kickoff.
Yes, it will.
The big play was a 31-yard.
I think around 2 tomorrow. Make sure you go. It costs nothing to get in. You do pay to put your car in the show, but it costs nothing to go up and watch. There'll be concessions and music. Big doings at the high school parking lot tomorrow, beginning at 10 o'clock. The cruising show. So it's the first one. Don't miss that.
I tell you what, I always enjoy walking around looking at the vehicles.
Oh, they're gorgeous. Yes, Shackle Island Antique Car and Tractor Club will be there too. Well, the kickoff is by virtue of a roughing the kicker penalty from the Gallatin 45, so there's not much doubt that Woodward was going to put it beyond the end zone.
I kind of thought they might try an onside kick.
Well, they could have, yeah.
But they didn't. They just went ahead and kicked it on out. Actually kicked it out of the field.
Coach, you were talking about the legs on Rodriguez Wilkes, and I had the opportunity in '91 to be an equipment supplier for the Superstars competition in South Miami with Reggie White and Deion Sanders. That's the best set of the legs I've seen since Barry Sanders.
Yeah, they are good looking.
Oh, man.
They call them pegs. Here's Butler throwing sideline route. It's intended for Derek Harris, incomplete.
Well, Gallatin right here needs to make sure that they be in their best interest, Skip, to not give up any more points here in this first half. They need to keep control of the football here and go in and make some adjustments, although the adjustments, and the breaks, the turnovers is what's killed them, not their plays, just the turnovers.
Now at this point, Smyrna would have time to get this ball back.
Yes, they would. If we don't control the ball here a little bit, they'll have plenty of time the way they can throw the football.
Snap to Butler. Butler at the throw again, under pressure. Sacked back there by number 11, Kyle Frazier. The blitz was on.
Yes, it certainly was. But that time he didn't throw it up. Oh. He didn't throw it up for grabs that time.
Throw him down at the 13-yard line, so loss of 8. Third down and 18 now coming up, and this is where you really got to be careful.
Yes, and I wouldn't be surprised if Gallatin does not make it right here, that Smyrna doesn't call a timeout.
Oh, I'm sure. They've taken 2 already, though.
Have they?
Got one
okay,
left.
They only got 1, then they might not do that. 1:58 remaining.
Butler in the gun. Pitch out. Sanchez Holder tries to break free, cannot get past the 15, but there's a flag thrown from behind the play. This could be a holding penalty.
Oh, that's even worse. Holding against Gallatin.
Well, they're going to decline that. It's going to be a hold on 52, so surely they'll decline it. Be 4th down with 1:49 left.
We're going to decline.
You're right, Bobby. So Smyrna will get the ball back. Gallatin will have to punt. Satterfield will come on to punt, I think.
And this will be the first punt of the
And
evening.
Smyrna takes their final timeout. With timeout.
That's surprising.
Financial push you need to Farm Credit Services, here to provide the financial help that gets the products the farmer needs. Stop by Farm Credit Services in Springfield or call 452-3852. Farm Credit Services, partnering with the farmer.
Rodriguez Wilkes gets the punt from James Satterfield, comes all the way back across the field, breaks one, now two, now three tackles, and is out of bounds at the 23-yard line.
All you can say, Skip, is that he is an outstanding player.
He just gives you he doesn't give you a limp leg, he gives you a leg you can't drag down.
And then just takes it back. Yeah, just takes it back. Gosh almighty.
After one quarter, it was Beach 3, White House nothing. Is there an update on that? I think we're getting an update on it now. Right now, Smyrna leads 21-6 with a minute 33. Now it is Beach 9, White House 6. They're kicking field goals down there, aren't they?
What it sounds like.
Here is Gray. Will he take a shot at the end zone? He's got plenty of time. He takes it over the middle, and it's nearly intercepted by DJ Woods on the second tip. Did not come up with it. That would have been big.
I tell you, it's interesting watching this quarterback. He scans the field, and when he finds his receiver on those patterns right there, when he throws that thing, Skip, it's just like a dart he throws in there. I mean, it's there, and it's there in a hurry. There's no lob to it. It's just a line shot.
Well, his sport is baseball, but this has got to be fun for him because he's got 5 catchers.
Isn't that the truth? My goodness.
Gray with the snap. Hands off Bryson, right side. Had a lead block out there from the guard. Bryson upended after about a 3-yard gain by Sanchez Holder. That will keep the clock rolling.
It sure will.
And Smyrna cannot stop it.
He did not get out of bounds. I'm kind of shocked at that right there.
Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
They still got a minute, and well, actually it'll be about 1 minute by the time they get to the line. And
Gray will be in the shotgun. Bryson to his right side. Hagar is the wide receiver right. Wilkes, the wide receiver left. Here's a throw to the end zone for Wilkes. And him. Whoa, what a big shot over there. Perfect hit by Cody Matthews to break that up.
Oh, what a good defensive play there. And they tried that old pass again, just throwing it up and let Wilkes jump up and catch the ball. And when he jumped up, somebody unloaded on him.
Wilkes, I'll tell you what happened. Wilkes had pushed Sanchez Holder off again, and Cody Matthews tattooed him right in the nose guard.
Oh, me.
Just as he pushed Sanchez off, Matthews put...
I'll have to ask him about that.
You didn't know that?
No.
All those years ago. Sure was.
I didn't know that.
All right, here's an attempted field goal by Woodard. Adam Woodard, and the whistles blow.
Oh, yeah.
Open a Regions free interest checking account today, and you'll get that free interest feeling. Regions, the bank that makes you go, hooah! Very good, thanks. Regions Bank, member FDIC. $50 minimum opening deposit required and $2,500 minimum balance requirement to earn interest. All accounts are subject to credit approval and the Regions deposit agreement and pricing fee schedules.
Now Woodard attempts that field goal, and it is wide to the right side, no good. So with 45 seconds left in the first half, the Green Wave will take over. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line, and the score, Smyrna 21, Gallatin 6.
And Gallatin gave up 14 points on 2 turnovers.
Yes,
one a fumble and one an intercepted pass, both of them in great field position. Did not have to go but 20 yards for one of those touchdowns.
Except for turnovers, it's a 1-point ball game.
Exactly right.
Butler with the shotgun snap. Handoff fake to Holder, kept by Butler, no gain. Upended at the 20-yard line. Underneath is number 28 for no, it was not. It was Meadows who made that tackle. 38, Dion Meadows made the stop. Now the clock continues to run. I think Gallatin may be satisfied with letting this run out.
I think they've got to run one more. Yes, they got to run one more, and this will be the last one.
Butler in the shotgun. The snap, handoff to Holder. Holder hit by number 13, Andrew Jenkins, and dragged down, and that will be the end of the first half. It's a 21-6 Smyrna lead. We go down to Bobby Ridings, who has Coach Robert Lassiter. Bobby?
All right, Coach, a couple of costly turnovers here.
It's one of those things that just happens.